What's up, guys? Today is another day, so I have another video for you guys, and today it seems like a couple of news just dropped, right? I think this is the one that I really want to go over, and it's going to be about the changes for a couple of units and the changes for the Nodachi and the Musket. So let's just break it down. This is what we're going to get. Obviously, we're going to get a few things here as compensation, as always. Here is the overview of what we're going to cover. There's going to be a new player card system, allowing us to create more personalized Warlord display cards, which reminds me of Where Winds Meet. If you guys ever played Where Winds Meet, it has that profile picture stuff that you could create. I think it might be like that. I'm not too sure, but we'll figure it out when it comes out, and I'll probably make a video about it and cover it. Anyway, so here is our overview for the Nodachi and Musket. The specialty has received major balance adjustments, further optimization, and combat experience. So we're gonna see that later. Balance update for some of the new units. I already made the gold meta list, and it looks like they're either buffing or nerfing it. That was really fast. When it comes to the white plume guards and a tigered leopard cavalry, normally they just make them OP for one season, but that was a really fast fix, so we'll see what happens. So we're gonna have a limited time event. It's gonna be the Doctrine Dash, the new Victory Pass, and the Glorious Expedition. So we'll probably make videos for it, and we'll see what it is. I'll break it down when it comes out, guys. We also have a free Doctrine removal event, which is available for a limited time, making the unit development easier and more convenient. Pretty good, pretty good. As always, devs, I would just like it if we're able to remove it all the way. So there's two ways that I would recommend. Either we have it 24/7, 365 days a week. We can remove it and plug and play anytime we want to, or you make the PvE more engaging outside the world and people are able to farm Lotus Water. You know, that way we get the best of both worlds. That way, if people don't want to farm it, and don't make it too hard to farm, right? Just make it easy to farm. To get like 3 Lotus Water per kill. They can do 10, they get 30 every week. That way it's limited and your shop doesn't get obsolete, right? So it's a balance of both worlds, right? But anyways, we are going to also have the brand new DLC, which is the 3K, right? 3 Kingdoms. The launch is coming on Friday, which is about 2 more days. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited to check it out, and I'm excited to make more content for you guys, right? I hope it's good. Fingers crossed, guys. But yeah, the 3 Kingdoms launches soon, and it's going to be the first top-up bonus event, which is normally the shop. I'm not gonna be part of this event, guys. I don't top up shit. Anyways, we're gonna go on. Here is the event, which is the Doctrine Dash, right? Really nice, guys. Oh, the Doctrine Dash. I think this is the one where like it's the more rare doctrines that you might miss out. I love these events. This is the event that makes your units really OP because a lot of people miss it. Take advantage of this one. Normally you could get like 3 for free, I think, and then it's gonna be the ones that you're missing. And I think I'm gonna get the Healot ones. So the reward details is phase 1 through 6, and you're able to get what is this? Okay, so I think there's gonna be multiple phases. There's gonna be 6 phases, and the Doctrine Dash, you're gonna give you the new season unit special ones. So phase 1 through 3, that's what you get from them, and then you'll be able to select 3 from the past. It says you could complete up to 30 tasks in total, unlocking 1 phase reward for every 5 challenge. So for every 5 you do, you get 1, so 15, and you get an additional 10. Oh, is that what they're doing? Fuck, I don't think devs, you guys are fucking with me. I want these boxes, and I think you guys are paywalling it. I think that's what it is, because they're saying you could do 20, and then the other 10 is only unlocked through premium accounts, and you can't pay it off with sovereigns, which is good. You can't pay it off with sovereigns, but I think the other 2 boxes, right? So phase 5 and 6 will be behind this premium. But yeah, the Doctrine Dash event is coming out, so that's gonna be really nice. We're also gonna get the free Doctrine removal event coming back on the 25th and 26th, which is this weekend. So this Saturday and Sunday, if you guys haven't replaced your stuff to remove your guys' Doctrine, if you guys haven't done it for your gold units, best time to do it this weekend. The next one is gonna be the Victory Pass opens for a limited time. Yorkish Household Knights exclusive attire Wild Rider revealed, which we covered in a previous video, right? So it's gonna be the Druid look, I think. During the event, complete activity tasks to unlock and select Victory Pass rewards for free. Purchase, oh, never mind. You have to purchase something. I don't know. Well, it's an event. It looks like we're gonna be able to earn some few things here. Let's see. I think for this event, I don't want to read it. I think it's better if we just go through it. When the event comes out, you guys know I'm gonna make a video for you guys, so it's all good. Let's see. So this is what you can get from the event. You get a golden key, some treaties, a epic forging schematic selection box for your set piece, and a epic artillery selection box. And this is how long the event's gonna last for. So from the 23rd all the way to August 6th. So let's go on. So there's the attire treasure, Glorious Expedition opens. This is for the Queen's Night Glory, which we covered, and the Illusion Orbs of skins, right? I'm not gonna read too much into it. Already went through that. And it's going to be in a drop rate. So if you want the Illusion Orbs or whatever, it's in the attire treasure. I think it's gonna be the attire treasure box, whatever. So if you have the keys, you open it, and then you have that RNG chance right here. Anyways, special notes, legendary quality Illusion Orbs is guaranteed for every 80 draws. No duplicates will be obtained. So if you're looking for the Illusion Orb and you have 80 draws, you saved up your keys, you get to aim for it, right? So yeah, just like a gotcha. All right, let's go on here. Select Doctrine Pool rotation. So we're gonna go into Torn Skies and Metal of Broken Reeds. CB's gonna change the doctrine, so what you guys are able to get in the knowledge thingy, right? So the 10 things, which is the Doctrine Pool rotation, right? So it's gonna change into the Torn Skies and the Metal of Broken Reeds. Cool. So it's bows and cavalry. That's all you guys have to know. Yeah. So it's gonna last all the way until August 20th. So about, I don't know, 30 days. Let's go on here. Banquet of War event is open for limited time. No tricks, just pure discounts. So it looks like it's going to be the store stuff. So if you guys like the store stuff, you know, the shop is gonna have some discounts for a couple of these items. So that's all for you guys. I'm gonna go on now. Let's see here. This is gonna be the top up bonus event for the 3 kingdoms. Obviously, the more you spend, the more stuff you get, and etc. etc. I'm not gonna read it. If you guys want to read it, you guys know where the notes are. Player card system. Yeah. So this is your like profile. You can make your thing here. So that's really cool. And we'll go through it, guys. We'll go through it rather than just reading it and hyping ourselves up. It's better if I could just show it. You know, it's better with pictures and stuff like that. So I don't want to waste your guys' time on this. So this is what I really want to get into, and that is the Nodachi and the Musket changes. I've been waiting for this since the beginning of the Chaos season, and I was hoping that it dropped at the same time when Chaos dropped. But anyways, let's read it. So the first one is going to be the Nodachi. So Nodachi players, hopefully this is good for you guys. I wanted to switch to Nodachi because I'm getting tired of playing the Bastard Sword, right? So let's see. So the original is Dragon's Leap requires no charge to gain the damage and knock up effects of 2-second charge while refreshing the cooldown of all skills except the ultimate. Hitting enemies grants Heroic Blessing, increases damage by 2% and life drain by 1.5 per stack, stacking up to 15 times for 6 seconds. When the duration ends, the stacks are reduced by 3. So it looks like it changed to, I think it's just an additional effect. So during Blood Rage, you get 100% plus 200 critical value. So your crits will be higher. Okay, so if you're going to crit build, you're going to be hitting harder, which is nice to go crit, right? Passive, there's a buff. So now your life steal is going to go from 2% to 3%, and the damage reduction effect is 3% to 5%. So that's a good buff. Sprint attack, 30% increase here. Maximum target decay starting count 2 to 3. So increase and decay multiplier by 0.7 to 0.75. I think that's good for a sprint attack. Let's see here. All right, so this is huge numbers. I was hoping they were getting a damage buff, right? So this is huge to see. Normal attack from stage 1 all the way to stage 4 from 100 to 160%. So that's a 60% increase, and I think it goes all the way up to 185% increase damage. And it looks like target maximum from 2 to 3. That's another buff. All right, so here are some abilities. Samurai's March upon hitting an enemy. So these are some, I don't know if these are some new ones, but the numbers are increased, guys. But yeah, let's read it. Upon hitting an enemy, the skill now bypasses block, reducing the target's slashing defense by 20% for 5 seconds. That's really good. If they're increasing the number of the slash, allowing Nodachi players to apply a slashing defense reduction, that's really good. So it's going to be damage increase on top of enemies defense breaking. Really good. During Blood Rage, this reduction effect increases to 25%, and the original armor penetration and guard break boost during Blood Rage is removed. The first stage of the skill can now knock back the enemy, which is really nice. The problem with Nodachi though, guys, is that they're not mobile. I would like to give them some mobility and their damage increase, which they got, right? But they're just missing mobility. But yeah, let's see. So their slashing armor pen multipliers increase from 100% to 120, 20% increase, and then their base multiplier from 94, 97 to 100 to 148, 154, and 160. Really high numbers here. Then the next one is in stage 2, it's 114, 117, 120, all the way up to 156, 162, and 168. So those are good numbers to see, right? And then the guard break is doubled. It's basically doubled, so that's good. And this looks like it's universal for almost all their skills. Optimize animation chaining frames, target engagement, and damage detection logic to improve handling responsiveness. So I think they're gonna make it more smoother. Really nice. And let's see here. Tiger Claw, skills slashing damage base multiplier. So damage increase again, a universal number you're seeing here. Fearless and Steadfast, again, more damage increase, universal number change right here. Smoother combat. Same here, damage increase. You guys are seeing it, right? So you guys are getting, Nodachis are just getting a huge fucking buff, right? Look at this. Skill piercing damage base multiplier from 82% minimum to 360%, about 4x here. Yeah, so that's really strong. And then let's see. Blood Blade, max health increased by 25% after casting across all skill levels, lasting for 8, 9 to 10 seconds, removing the critical value boost effect, life drain effect 50% to 15. I don't know if this is good or bad, guys. I don't know if that's an increase or decrease. It looks like a decrease in number, but I don't know. I wonder if they're just giving it extra abilities and then they're just getting the lifesteal lowered. They might put this lifesteal basically in different skills, so we'll see it in there. The next one is going to be Blood Oath, base skill cooldown time from 30 seconds to 25 seconds. seconds. Optimized animation. That's a good buff. They're shortening the CD time by 5 seconds. Pretty good. Dragon's Leap. Each Bloodlust stack now increases charging efficiency by 60% and increases charging efficiency by 300 during Blood Rage. And okay, interesting. Universal change here. A shortening of CD by 5 seconds. Reduced knockup displacement coefficients on target. I think this is just some hitbox frame and stuff like that. And let's go on. Annihilation. Slashing damage base multiplier increase. Basically doubled. Base cooldown reduced by 10 seconds. Really nice to see. And the max HP increase. 2% addition on top. A minimum to max, right? So from 1 to 3%, 2 to 4%, 3 to 5%. So 2% additional. Hit frames, hitboxes, stuff changes like that. All right. A lot of good buffs. A lot of good buffs all around. Basically universal change for Nodachi. It wasn't really a rework, but more like just shifting numbers around. So let's see if Nodachi is going to be good. I think they are, but again, devs, I think to fix Nodachi, you got to just put more dash abilities for them. Just like you give the Bastard Sword, they need to have a stance where they're able just to sidestep forward or backwards or left or right, right? They're missing mobility. That's all they're missing, if I'm being honest, for Nodachi. But yeah, anyways, those were the changes for the Nodachis. A good buff all around. So let's move on to Muskets. Muskets, normal attack and range attack, skill piercing damage base multiplier. So increase to 132, guard break increase by 60, making the hitbox a little bit better for close range target. Let's see, optimized bullet efficiency decay for normal shots, minimum effectiveness of a single bullet within shooting range. So I think they're lowering the drop off damage. I think that's what it is. See, optimized bullet efficiency for decay for normal shots, meaning I think the range drop off damage, I think they're nerfing that. So basically, you guys will hit harder. In summary, if you guys are musket players, you guys are gonna hit harder. Yeah, so let's go on. Melee attack, blunt damage multiplier increase. Now it causes knockback. So if somebody's on you, you could finally hit them and then it would kind of just knock them back. Really good, right? And then their damage is increased by 100% to 300, 100 to 300. It looks like hitbox changes. Yeah, pretty cool. See here, liquid fire, skill button response adjusted to release to cast. Interesting. So I think now you hold it and you let go and it uses ability. So not really a buff, not really a change, just how you use the ability. Okay, let's see here. So caltrops. Enemies affected by caltrops who perform dodge roll actions will take bleed equal to 3% of their current health, stacking up to 3 times, lasting for 5 seconds. This is kind of stupid. Nobody rolls. Actually I do. If I'm on it, I kind of dash forward. Okay, not stupid. I take that back. Yeah, I think this is a good change. Yeah, it's really good. CD, so a little bit faster by 4 seconds only, and now it's released to cast. So you hold it and you release it and it'll cast it, and then hitbox change, basically, right? Smoother hitbox change. All right, skirmisher, a skill-based cooldown from 32 to 28, 4-second difference. Ignore collisions detections during the skill. Hitbox change, more smoother again. Close combat ability blunt damage is from 222 to 400%, and then 2 seconds CD time of 2 seconds drop, and guard break increase from 180 to 240. And then they fixed I think they fixed an animation issue when they're casting the skill. Let's go on here. Fine gunpowder, skill cooldown time by 12 seconds to 8 seconds. Damage value increase from 16 to 24%. Fixed the character stability issue during the skill casting, so a lot more smoother animations, a lot more smoother hitbox again. Universal scatter shot looks like it's gonna be a 4% increase. Now damage is gonna cause knockback. Okay. I think this is good. I think this is a real good one. I think scatter shot needed something like that. If you have the set piece that concuss, you could go firebomb, scatter shot, and it should CC a lot, right? So it's gonna go concuss, knockback, concuss, knockback. I think this is a really good change to give them knockback. All right, let's go on. Black powder damage increase necessary. Okay, musket might be fun to play. I think musket might be fun to play. So the damage is increased from 400% to 600, and now with release to cast. So you hold it and then you release it, and then better hitbox. 5 rounds rapid shot. I think this is one of the OTs when they shoot blah blah blah, you know, but it's just the damage increase from 35 to 88, and then CDR reduced by 5 seconds, and then better animation, better hitbox for close range, and then better frames, right? So cool. Smoother combat. Chaining frames is basically smoother combat, guys. That's all it is. Now, it looks like the view effects is better. The musket view, hopefully, it's a lot fucking farther because it's so close for some reason. I don't know why. I think they were trying to make it like some third-person FPS type of style, which kind of stupid. I mean, what they should do is not lock frames and allow us to mouse scroll and lock it ourselves. It should be player-based. Anyways, yeah, so in the roll stam is from 300 to 250s, 50 less stam to roll. All right, so that is the muskets. Good changes all around. I mean, these are number changes, guys, and they're gonna make it a lot smoother. We don't know how good it's gonna be until it hits the actual game, and I might test it out. We'll see how it's gonna be, but maybe musket could use a little bit more love. I think it makes sense though. Devs don't want to touch the muskets too much, because if you increase the damage, then you can skirm for free and you have that damage and poke super hard. But yeah, it's cool. Whatever. That's just the musket change, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. And let's move on to a couple of unit changes. Pause before we continue the video, which will cover the unit adjustment and changes. Go ahead and redeem this gift code that you will see on the screen so you can receive 100 unit medals and 1 free purple era unit to make your grinding a lot easier. Other than that, let's continue on pause. Now, the unit changes that we will have is going to be the white plum guards. Now, I made the video for the gold medalists, you know, check it out if you guys haven't watched it. It's the most recent I made, so I want to see what they're doing. So it looks like they're increasing the leadership by 5, and oh, that is a huge nerf. I called the 10-second and was way too long. Now it's 3.5. So are they still gonna be OP? Probably. I don't know, but that is a huge nerf, guys. So yeah, plum resolve, damage absorption capability across all phases reduced by 30%. Huge nerf. Fix an issue where white plume guards weak spots and guard break weak spots vulnerability failed to function. So they fixed that. Fixed the text description error of unit trading bottom line node iron will. Okay, so that's whatever. But yeah, these two are the main ones. Huge nerf. Leadership increase. Duration of their never die, you know, last stand from 10 seconds to 3.5 is pretty fucking huge. Okay, pretty fucking huge. They'll still be tanky, but I think this was the only reason why they were kind of cool. But anyways, yeah. And their damage absorption reduced by 30. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Still bring it. I think they're good as a support with other strong units, especially with the failing. So, all right. So let's see here. The next one is the Tiger and Leopard Cavalry. It looks like, I think they made them a little bit stronger. HP. So that's good. I think this is good. Well, a good buff. So this is a buff, right? Pretty straightforward. From their base health growth from 75 to 165. Oh, their leadership is decreased. So huge buff. Tiger and Leopard Cavalry, buff. I wouldn't say huge buff, but it's a slight buff. I think they needed it. Leopard Pursuit. So damage increased by 22%. Guard break damage increased by 200 points. Maximum target. So they hit higher AoE based on relative speed difference when the target's boosted by 30%. Bonus damage against shield units increased by 300 points. And guard break damage increased by 30%. I think what they were seeing was they weren't seeing a lot of people using the Leopard Cavalry. And I think what the devs wanted was for them to break a lot of the shield units, and they weren't doing what they wanted, so they had to buff them. White plume guards nerf. Leopard and Tiger Cavalry increase in terms of buff. They should be hitting harder now and doing their job a lot better. Tiger Roar breakthrough. The jump attack damage increased by 20%. Guard break increase. Yeah, so the number targets from 5 to 7, pretty high, and then they get a speed boost damage difference, and they also get a increase to shield damage, right? So they do more damage to shield units and they guard break. So that is the 2 units, right, for the current season. White plumes nerf and Tiger Cavalry's buff, and these are going to be the other changes for all the other units. So let's just go on with the list. Silidars base stats, they get a health increase, they get a base health growth from 123 to 156, and they get a armor pen by 100. Okay, that's cool. Trait label bodyguards. Is this a new trait? Newly added. Movement speed increased by 15%, damage dealt increased by 25%. This effect lingers for 6 seconds after the get over here state ends. Targets damage dealt reduction effect 30% to 45. So huge buff for the Silidars. That's good. I wanted them to get a little bit of love, right? Silidars is really cool as a unit, so they needed that. So they're gonna get their DR, right? They still have their DR, but now they're gonna get a movement speed increase and damage increase. So let's see how well they work. Let's go on. Zealots, my favorite unit. I appreciate that, devs. Thank you for lowering the cost of leadership by 235 to 225. So 10 difference. I enjoy that. Thank you. Oh, and you increase the blunt damage. Let's go. I appreciate that. And now normal and skill attack damage now increased by 50 points. I like that. I want to see more zealots. As a zealot player, I wish there was more zealots out on the field, right? Azaps, a good buff here. Leadership reduced by 5, and then the slashing value increased. Base slashing damage value from 1278 to 1358. Good buff. Block break value from 250 to 400, which is a 150 diff. Good buff. And normal attack and skill attacks guard break damage increased by 80 points. Really nice, really simple. Wu Wei Mansion guards. This is needed. Wu Wei's, they're so squishy. It's hard for them to set up, especially in this meta. It's so hard to set up. So it's good to have them as a lower cost by 15. I like that. And increase their damage by, what is that, 200? That's good. The Brutal Sweep now has a 150 guard break, which is nice. And these are the remaining fixes. If you guys want to read it, you guys can. These are just other adjustment and optimization. I'm not going to read it. You guys can go through that. So yeah, that is the notes that came out for all the fixes from what we are going to receive from the events all the way to the units, changes, the buffs and nerfs and everything else, right? Other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. If you like the video, go ahead and press the like button down below and go ahead and hit that subscribe button so my videos will be recommended to you in the future. And I appreciate you guys making it to the end, and there is nothing else to cover. So that is all I have for you guys today. And as always, before I leave, mouth is wet. Goodbye.